Alright guys, so as you guys know, Milk Cookie did receive a magic candy, and with it, a lot of different perks actually has been added into his skill when he actually taunts the enemy. So let's quickly look at it. Mine is at plus 10, so I am going to be getting that bonus that you are going to be able to get once it is plus 10. But let me just show you guys exactly what is happening here. So it says right here, healing 36.2% of the damage block with the shield is going to be given back to him. Alright, so during the time he is taunting the enemy, whatever damage he is going to take, he is going to heal 36.2% of that. And then on top of that, he's actually doing bonus skill damage, 84.7%. And then also, he is also having a debuff resist to himself for 10.2% for 10 seconds. Alright, so that is a bonus that he's having, so he's taking basically less of the stun and silence and things like that. And then on top of that, if you do plus 10 him, for the magic candy, it says Milk Cookie deals more damage with regular attacks. True damage is relative to max HP by 1%, and then damage to other is going to be 20% of the attack. And also there's a little perk right here. At the end, Milk Cookie removes all debuffs and heals HP equal to the portion of the damage he blocks. So we are actually getting a complete cleanse or a purify after his taunt is over. So definitely Milk Cookie did receive a good buff. But is he really good inside of the arena right now? To be honest with you guys, I've been trying out different teams. Couldn't really find one as of now, but I found out something that might work. So that's why I'm in this video. I'm going to be testing it out as well as sharing it with you guys. But keep in mind that there is no real set team as of now for Milk Cookie that I have seen or found. These are some of the ones that I've been testing out as well as, had a bit of success in. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the arena and let's see how well Milk Cookie can perform inside of the arena. Alright guys, so here we go. This is one of the builds that I've actually came up with, and that is going to be Milk Cookie, Financier, Espresso, Caramel Arrow, as well as Cream Unicorn. And the treasures you guys see are going to be the Enchanted Robe, the scroll, as well as the jelly watch. And you guys might be thinking, hey HyRool, why are you using the enchanted robe? Why can't you just use the monocle? Why can't you use the feather? I found out that it is better actually for Cream Unicorn to have that attack speed buff in order to constantly cast the damage resist passive buff of that 15% to Milk, as well as any of the other cookies that are getting healed by Cream Unicorn's basic healing. Alright, so that's the reason why instead of going with the full solid almond, I'm actually going with the full swift chocolate, which I did find a bit better than normal. So I have 26% damage resist as well as 18.2%. So with the landmark as well as the damage resist buff that he is able to get with the taunt, as well as from Cream Unicorns, it actually comes down to about 85%, which is maximum damage resist one cookie can have. So that's the reason why I'm going with it and shortening down the cooldown so that he can use his taunt a little bit faster. And then Financier is going to be using 5 of the solid almond, Caramel Arrow also 5 solid almond, as well as Espresso with 5 solid almond, Cream Unicorn with 5 solid almonds. And the 2 cookies with the highest attack speed are going to be Caramel Arrow as well as Cream Unicorn. So let me show you guys this team inside of the arena. So I can't really guarantee a 100% win rate or anything like that, but you guys can definitely try this team out if you guys want to utilize Milk inside of your team. Alright guys, so here we go. We have a 2-1-2 comp, probably going to be either a clotted cream. It actually looks like a clotted cream, or maybe an espresso with non full sitting raspberry. So here we go. Let's try the team out and see how well we do. Here we go. And it is actually going to be a purple yam and dark cacao. So in this kind of case, it would have been a bit better to go with a sorbet instead of an espresso. But, it's still going to be okay, I feel like. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Of course, the shield from Financier is going to go to Espresso, which is going to increase his survivability as well. And, Cream Unicorn is going to definitely help. So a perk that Milk Cookie actually have with this build, as well as with the magic candy, is the fact that if the taunt is activated and someone like Vampire actually uses his skill and he bites Milk Cookie instead of someone else, then he's actually able to purify that vampiric bite or the vampire, the bleeding debuff, and then have it completely be negated completely from the battle. So that is the reason why Milk Cookie's taunt is pretty good, as well as actually I have to share with you guys the taunt buff that we received, but right there we actually drew, so you know, the tankiness right here. So it would have been a lot better if we went with a sorbet build, but there you guys go. Not too bad, but not the greatest either right now. So before I get back into the arena, I just want to let you guys know, so there has been some improvement and changes that has been added. So Milk Cookie right here, base attack has been increased by 35%, base defense has been increased by 12.5%, as well as base HP has been increased by 20%. And also there has been an improvement on the taunt. So the taunt effect has been improved. The debuff icon that appears on the taunted foe will no longer appear. Instead of taunting targets within range only in the beginning of the effect's duration, all targets that are within range will be affected with taunt for the entire duration. Taunted target will aim both their regular attack as well as skill attack toward the caster, which means like someone like Vampire will be using his ability on Milk. And also it says if an enemy skill attack features multiple projectiles, only one of these projectiles will target Taunt's caster and the other projectile will aim at other targets. This is kind of specific talking about someone like Caramel Arrow. So she does shoot out 3 different arrows, so only one of them will actually hit Milk and the other 2 will go to the other cookies. And if the taunted target's attack cannot reach Taunt's caster, the target will move so that their attack will hit the caster. So you're able to see that instead of, you know, not moving or not attacking the taunted caster, they're actually going to move forward so that it actually brings them closer to you, allowing someone like Milk Cookie to group up the enemies for your other cookies. And it also said taunt will be applied to cookies that are resistant to skill interruption effects and cookies that cannot be seen. Taunt can no longer be dispelled. Taunt will end only when the duration of taunt is over. Taunt cannot be stacked. The most recently canceled taunt effect will be applied instead. Alright, so there has been a lot of different changes. So there is a couple buffs, you know, that has been added to Milk Cookie, and the reason why you know, it works is because of the fact that he is able to kind of bring all the damage focus to him, and he is able to heal afterwards. However, it still is a bit lacking in my opinion. There really is no real you know, perfect team as of right now, and in this case, once again, we're going to use this team, but you know, I cannot guarantee, oh, I know for sure that I am going to be able to win this team with my team compared to someone like the Rye team as well as the other teams that I've shared before. So here we go. So they have the sorbet, so I might actually just lose over here because sorbet is going to do a lot of damage. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully we are able to kill off the sorbet, but they do have a parfait and a cream unicorn, so that might be a bit of a hard task for my DPSs, but we'll just have to see. So Espresso using skill one more time. Milk Cookie right there getting obliterated by sorbet, which means that we are likely to lose this battle. Alright, so right there, sorbet just kind of shredding through. So you can really see the downside of going with the full soy chocolate is that if, you know, you are not using your taunt skill and you are attacked by someone like sorbet, then Milk Cookie is just going to get shredded, right? He just disappeared. So that's the one downside about going with the full soy chocolate instead of full solid almond and focusing on damage resist substat as well as cooldown substat. So you are going to see some battle results like this if you are going up against a sorbet comp. Alright, we got another one right here, a double tank right here, Espresso as well as Vampire and probably Cream Unicorn. So here we go, let's see how well we do. So because of the buff, you know, if Milk Cookie actually taunts, you are going to be able to see that Vampire actually targets Milk Cookie even if you know, he is in middle of his animation, like he cannot be seen, right? So right there again, cleanse is going to take place and we are able to cleanse off Vampire skill. Milk Cookie using his skill one more time. Vampire targets Milk. Milk is going to cleanse that Vampiric Bite. So there is some benefits. There are some counters to Vampire as well. But right now, you know, further testing still needs to be done. I have not seen any real comps that has come out with Milk Cookie. And I feel like it really has to be a target build. So if it's going to become a very niche type of comp compared to like Rye Cookie, who is able to be used against a majority of the different comps that are going on right now. So definitely, I don't feel like Milk Cookie is like completely replacing someone like, you know, Financier or Wildberry or Dark Cacao. I feel like you can still use Wildberry and have the same result or sometimes even better result than using Milk Cookie. Alright guys, so just wanted to quickly review Milk Cookie and inside of the arena how well he can perform. And like I said, you know, we are still gonna need some more testing done, and I feel like he definitely has the ability to become very strong and very useful inside of the arena, but really people haven't really found that out yet. And I personally from using him and playing around like about 50 arena battles with him and this kind of team right here, there's no real significant difference compared to someone like Wallberry or using just Caramel Arrow and Financier. I feel like those combos have been more stable and has been giving me a better result than just plainly using Milk Cookie here. But once again, if I do find out a specific build or a specific comp, I will share that with you guys right away. But I hope you guys found this video helpful and saw how useful he is or how useful he can be. And if you guys are interested in using him, then definitely recommend you guys at least level him up to about +10 to utilize a bit of extra damage on his side. Anyways guys, hope you guys found the video helpful, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.